Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Week 5 of the IGL Fall Circuit for Rocket League rolls on here with our 8:30 p.m. matchup between Regal and local sports team Yellow. Commissioner T-Now, Commissioner Smash here in the booth, bringing you all the action. What an action-packed night it has been so far. We saw a crazy 5-game series in the 7 p.m. game. We saw a great 2v2 series in 7:45, 8:30 p.m. game. What does it have in store for us here? Surik asking if Flume played already. Yes, Flume played in the 7 p.m. game, and it was a battle. Definitely recommend going back and checking out the VOD on that one. As Maxat hits us with the prime sub, or the tier 1, I should say. And I just want to listen to it. That's amazing. Thanks so much for the sub, man. Thanks for all you do for the IGL community. For those of you unfamiliar with Max, or maybe don't recognize the name Max Hats here in the chat, Max has written a lot of blog articles for IGL. If you've seen those posted on Medium, Max is the man, the myth, the legend behind it. So definitely check those out. And thank you so much for being the Grand Show of our heart for 8 months on the 4-month streak here. Regal with Hacks Attacks, Tuggernauts, and Ecstasy taking on LST Yellow, Brava Gunnar, DrunkCookies, NotTodayKaren. The kick is off, and we are ready to rock it here, folks. 4-0 Regal going up against LST Yellow as Max gives out the tier 1 to Regret RL. Congrats on becoming the Grand Champ of our heart, courtesy of Max. Thank you so much for that, man. We really appreciate it.
We certainly do. And just one quick last plug for Max. Here's one of the blogs that he wrote for us. Technically our best performing blog with only over 10,000 views, which is absolutely nuts. Check that out on, of course, rule number 1 in Rocket League. And I believe we actually have another article in that series coming out sometime this week by Max as well. Check that out. Give us a follow on Medium if you like vlogs and reading about video game related stuff. But back to this game, 0-0, Regal and LST Yellow. Neither one has put one on the board yet. Looks like Gibby cheering on Regal. I like to see it. I like to see it. LST, shout out for them. They are a franchise in Indy Gaming League. They have a couple teams. I believe they're playing in every single game. Or at least one circuit for every single game. And Ecstasy pops that ball up. Hacks to Ecstasy. Ecstasy takes it and continues to push it forward, even with no boost. Tuggernauts going back on defense. NotTodayKaren lines up a shot, but can't quite seal the deal. Ball kicked out to the side. Hacks with a boomer downfield on target, but NotTodayKaren gets in the way. Clears it out. Ball's up to Ecstasy. Cleared out once again to NotTodayKaren. Over the center field line to NotTodayKaren, and they slip it in. 1-0. Easy goal for LST Yellow.
Nice individual play there from NotTodayKaren. Got it at the midfield and then popped one over the top for the go-ahead. 1-0 at the 3-minute, 22-second mark here. Nice start for local sports team Yellow. You see, this is kind of a similar situation to what we saw in the 7 p.m. game. An undefeated team is taking on a 3-1 team. If LST Yellow can get the win, they will definitely put themselves in a prime position to move on up in the playoff seeding race here as we approach week 6. This is week 5 here, only one more after this in the regular season, and then we're going to be gathering those playoff seeds to make it happen here. There's a little bit of rumbling in front of the net there. Hacks Attack almost getting this one on target for a pass, but the LST Yellow defense able to clear that one away pretty quickly here. Tuggernauts with the demo. Gets NotTodayKaren out of there to stall the offensive attack. Hacks brings this one up into the yellow corner. NotTodayKaren to the midfield. 2 up for it for the blue team. Nobody's home, and DrunkCookies is going to get that one over the top. The double commit on defense, dooming the blue team to concede that second goal. Nice shot for DrunkCookies to put one in.
LST taking a pretty strong lead so far. 2 minutes and 29 left. As Hacks and DrunkCookies collide. Ecstasy backing up on defense. Tuggernauts with a big push. Popped up. Hacks gets a good hit downfield. Ecstasy's got to follow. couple misses right in a row. LST trying to push it forward. Good hit out to the corner. NotTodayKaren bumping some players out of the wall. Looking to pick up that corner boost, which they do, which he does. Now Brava Gunnar, the DrunkCookies. It was on target, but Hax makes a great defensive play. Now Hax to Ecstasy, off the sidewall. Tuggernauts downfield to Brava Gunnar. It's popped down back to Hax. Hax knocking it up. Ball is in the air to Hax, who gets it over one. Trying to get it over the second. Ecstasy into the corner. The Tuggernauts, a shot and stopped. 2 cars in net. That would have been a tough goal to score. And of course, the defense was too strong for that one. Crossing towards center to Brava Gunnar. Ball's popped up. 1 minute and 20 seconds left for Regal to make a comeback in game 1 of this best of 5 series. T-Now, who do you think is gonna win this? LST or Regal?
Oh, you know I can't pick LST. I got Regal going all the way in this one, baby. They may have started off a little slow in game 1, but we know they're going to get after LST here in the rest of this series. So that's my vote. That one's, of course, dedicated to the Majestic Flying Narwhal. He loves the T-Now predictions. He's been a fan since day 1 here, so got to always show him some love. Hax attack with the pass back, but it's deflected away. NotTodayKaren and co. trying to get something going here. Popped off the glass. This one just over the top. Tuggernauts trying to swing around for the goal. Gets a nice ball across, but Ecstasy not able to come up to make the play on that. That was the much needed shot there for Regal. Hax attacks. Keeps this one on the play here. Tug tries to go for it. Brava Gunnar. Good control to pop that one away, and then nice moves over the top of the defense here. Ecstasy, back to Tuggernauts. Shot on target, good save by DrunkCookies. And LST Yellow, after playing a fantastic game, keep the 2-0 scoreboard going for game number 1, taking the lead in this series. Really well done, and Smash, this is a good opportunity for local sports teams to try to make something happen and move up in the standings here a little bit.
It certainly is a good opportunity. NotTodayKaren, the MVP, with a goal, an assist, 2 saves on a shot. But Hax at the top of the list for Regal. Majestic Flying Narwhal already calling for the brooms. It's only game 1, man. You never know what's going to happen. I wouldn't, don't jinx your team here.
Narwhal's always calling for the brooms. He was calling for it before the game even started, I bet. For those of you who don't know, Majestic Flying Narwhal is the franchise owner of local sports team. He's been around for a year now. His brother played in the very first IGL circuit, so that family, they're strong with the IGL force here. They've been around for a while. Those 2 brothers been playing in IGL for quite a bit, and we're always excited to see what local sports team has to do. It's always just kind of the running joke that, you know, myself, Commissioner T-Now, picks against local sports team and always kind of hates on them a little bit. But it's all good fun here. I really like local sports team. And it's, as Smash mentioned at the start of the broadcast, they have teams in every single game we play, which not many franchises do. So that's a pretty cool thing to see, them to be bringing it on every level of gameplay here. And they're certainly bringing it here tonight, Smash. They're looking crisp out there. They've got the 1-0 lead. They're getting some solid pressure off the bat here in the beginning. But Regal, they're currently sitting at 4-0. They are there for a reason. We saw them start to heat up a little bit in the second half of that game. A couple of good opportunities. I feel like they, maybe nerves playing a little factor as they got off to a bit of a slow start there. They looked much crisper in the second half of that game, but they're going to have their work cut out for them against this LST Yellow squad.
NotTodayKaren to Ecstasy. Balls out to Brava Gunnar. Brava Gunnar had a line of sight on the goal, but it's taken away by Regal and now pushed downfield by Tuggernauts. This cross is coming in hot. Stolen by Brava Gunnar. Nice dribble, but Ecstasy gets the stop, pushes it out to the corner. 3 minutes and 30 seconds here. Still in the game. Ecstasy going up for it. LST's. NotTodayKaren trying to make something happen. Brava Gunnar, the only one in net. Tuggernauts could have gone low with that one and possibly pulled off a goal. Now Tuggernauts trying to get back on defense with his team. Nice pop up by NotTodayKaren. This could be an opportunity, but it is saved. Now Tuggernauts to Brava Gunnar. Back to DrunkCookies, and a miss there by DrunkCookies. You know he's mad about that one. Tuggernauts might be able to take it all the way, and he does. Regal up by 1.
Brilliant counterattack here by Tuggernauts. Got a feel for LST Yellow in that one. They strung together a beautiful offensive sequence. They were just short of finishing that out. And in response, Tuggernauts takes it to the house on the opposing side there. 1-0 lead for the blue team. Ecstasy with a beautiful pass off the wall. What a play. And now Regal starts to get it going here. 2-0 lead for them. That was a really good play to knock that one off the wall. Kind of pinched off a DrunkCookies car there as well. And Tuggernauts gets the benefit there. 2 goals on the board here. Welcome back, Bob. Glad you're hanging out. You missed a game of Rocket League, but you're here for the 3rd match of the night. May in the chat cheering on Hacks Attacks. We got some fans of Regal out there for sure. Love to see a little bit of competition here as nearly put in by NotTodayKaren. Beautiful passing play, and then DrunkCookies bullies his way through the box for the goal. Another good offensive sequence from LST Yellow, and this one pays off. Nice job, every player getting a touch. The goals are starting to fly here in the 8:30 p.m. game.
Here we go, folks. Hacks against NotTodayKaren. Ball is up above Regal net. Brava Gunnar backing up. Good play by Brava Gunnar. Ecstasy with a line of sight on target. And in 3-1 for Regal. Up by 2. Regal's looking pretty strong right now. Really recovering after LST took game 1 win. And right now, Regal's looking like they're going to take game 2. Force at least a game 4. Who knows what we'll see, though, coming out of these last couple minutes. Hacks against NotTodayKaren. Big push by DrunkCookies. Ball's up, stopped by Ecstasy. Tuggernauts out to Hacks, who gets a good hit, breaks up the commotion. And now Ecstasy coming back around. Brava Gunnar popping it up to DrunkCookies, who knocks it down, and stopped by Ecstasy. What a save. You love the hustles, but unfortunately it's not enough. NotTodayKaren responds in short order, putting it home. 3-2, LST only down by 1.
Another good offensive sequence there by LST Yellow. They cut it to within 1. Johnny cheering on Regal as well. Hacks Attacks over the top. This one's got a chance to drop just off the bottom of the crossbar and bounces out. LST Yellow dodging a bullet on that play. Tuggernauts going for the pass across here. DrunkCookies intercepts it. Ecstasy off the wall, back towards Hacks. Gets the touch around the defender, does get demoed, but this is an opportunity for Regal to put a shot up. Good adjustment by DrunkCookies to swing through and interrupt that. Good save by Hacks. NotTodayKaren trying for the follow-up, but Hacks is once again on the case. Ecstasy trying to pinch this one forward and does get it over 1. DrunkCookies the last person back. Pops it past 1. Hacks Attacks right back there, going for the double touch off the wall. Almost gets that pass across to Tuggernauts, but the yellow team is there to knock it out. Coming up on a minute mark here. Regal in the lead with that 1 goal. Nearly make it 2 there, but we're just wide of the left post on that shot. Tuggernauts with the tap down, but it's immediately popped forward by DrunkCookies. Trying to track it, but Hacks Attack is there. Brava Gunnar, tap off to the side. Ecstasy right back up onto the yellow side of the field. Back and forth we go here. Both teams kind of probing for that opportunity, but LST just can't clear it off their side. 2 defenders miss it, and this one will go in. Ecstasy was on their way out, then swung back in, seeing the opportunity, and that 2-goal cushion is going to be very nice for Regal here in the final 44 seconds.
Ecstasy and Brava Gunnar colliding. Ball is in LST territory. Down by 2 for LST. They've got to hustle to make up these goals. Tuggernauts, Ecstasy. It's in LST territory still. Good play by Tuggernauts, but cleared out by Brava Gunnar. This one looks like it's going to Regal, and Regal looks to tie up the series 1-1. Hacks knocking it down. Now we're at the 20-second mark. DrunkCookies popping it up. And LST just not able to get anything right now. They're going to have to try to get some momentum going into game number 3 if they want a chance, because Tuggernauts just sealed the deal. 5-2 over LST Yellow after LST took game number 1. Regal's coming back to make a show of force because they want this win. They want to be undefeated. They're 4-0. They're looking to be 5-0. LST Yellow looking to go 4-1. Right now, Regal's looking like a pretty good team.
Yeah, Regal definitely looking solid. They got it going on the offensive end this game, and they're going to make it 6 to put the exclamation mark on it. Great pass coming across here. I guess it was actually NotTodayKaren who popped that one up unintentionally, so my mistake on that. But Haxatax is there to capitalize on the play. We've got a 1-1 series here as Regal makes a comeback. We saw them just explode offensively here. 13 shot opportunities. I was getting ready to say LST Yellow, they had a good offensive showing as well, but they were kind of getting shut down on offense. 5 saves for Regal, 10 shot opportunities for LST Yellow. Definitely there, putting a good effort, good showing. The 2 goals that they did have, we see they were both assisted on. They were solid offensive plays, but man, what can you say here about Tuggernauts and Regal? Look at that, 3-2-1 in the goals column. Tuggernauts, Ecstasy, and Haxatax all getting 1. 2 of them assisted on, and a defensive showdown as well, knocking out 50% of the shots that came their way. Nicely done for Regal, bouncing back, showing why they're undefeated here. LST Yellow going to need to buckle down a little bit more on defense or try to outshoot their opponents here because they are definitely were offensive-minded in that game. So heading into game number 3 here, Smash. It's Regal, LST Yellow. Actually, our only 3v3 matchup of the night. So you guys got to enjoy it while it's on here because everything else is going to be 2v2. But I'd say Regal and LST Yellow, they definitely seem to be keen on putting on a show for everybody here tonight.
Ball drops down to DrunkCookies. Ecstasy out to the side to Tuggernauts. Tuggernauts pushing it forward. Tuggernauts, nice hit up. Ecstasy clears it out to the side though. Tuggernauts trying to keep that offense going. I love the pressure, the early pressure by Regal right now. Now Ecstasy hustles back, just rotate back around on defense. Hacks with a good cross to his teammate Ecstasy. He can't get it in. Will Tuggernauts do it? And it's stolen by NotTodayKaren. Pushed out to Tuggernauts. Nice touch there. Gets bumped into it. Ball is still in Regal territory. NotTodayKaren kind of loses control of it, losing it to Ecstasy. He pops it up to DrunkCookies. Good attempt to clear it out to the side. Ecstasy with a nice cross. And there it is, folks. I mean, Hacks just came in hot. I mean, look at this. Ecstasy over NotTodayKaren to Hacks. Puts it in above DrunkCookies and NotTodayKaren. 1-0, starting it off strong for Regal.
Yeah, that's a nice play for Haxatax coming in there. Maybe still feeling a little pumped from that 0-second goal there to end the last game, getting the first one of this game. Tuggernauts trying to clear it up the field. Does get pinched across into the yellow corner. Brava Gunnar tapped down to NotTodayKaren. Going up for it. But Tuggernauts is there to clear it away. And then Hacks gets a good redirect downfield to alleviate some of that pressure. Nobody coming for it on the yellow side. Haxatax does get bumped though. Couldn't put a full force shot onto it that time. Tuggernauts pass across the middle. Hacks almost on target. DrunkCookies is there to make the save anyway. Ecstasy tries to keep this one up into the yellow side of the field here. Tuggernauts under some pressure. Good ball from NotTodayKaren. Haxatax can't get it. Nobody there to finish it until DrunkCookies swings in for the goal. Nice play. Another solid offensive sequence from local sports team Yellow. Thought they were going to let that opportunity slip away there for a second as they gave the defense quite a bit of time to react. But DrunkCookies comes in, makes the play. Nice moves all around there. 1-1 ball game here. Make it 2-1 as NotTodayKaren puts one in right off of the kickoff, folks. Whew, what a ball game. LST Yellow heating up a little bit here as Hax Attacks spinning out on the kickoff.
LST Yellow coming back after losing game number 2. Whoever pulls off a win in this is going to have an advantage in the series. That's going to be really important with that momentum going into the 4th game. Hax, NotTodayKaren. To Ecstasy, who pops it up. Ball is up for the taking. Ecstasy loses it. Tuggernauts, good touch, but cleared by DrunkCookies, and it's down there. OC Redhead, you hate to see that, Cotton. And DrunkCookies extending the lead by another goal. 3-2-1 for LST Yellow, just under the 3-minute mark. Who can, again, who are you guys cheering for? LST or Regal? I want to see it in the chat. Throw up the names of the teams that you're cheering for. Stinky Beard asking, where's Bloom? Bloom played earlier. He played in the 7 p.m. match. So unfortunately you missed him, and you did miss an amazing game. It was best of 5. Bloom's team unfortunately lost, but Misfire Esports did play extremely well. Definitely deserved it. And that was an amazing game to watch.
Yeah, that was a brilliant game. Great way to start off week 5 of the fall circuit here. And we've got another great game before us right now. LST Yellow against Regal. Game 1 went to LST Yellow. It was a 2-0 nail-biter. Game 2, Regal just exploded for a 6-2 victory. And now here in Game 3, LST with a commanding 3-1 lead right at the 2-minute mark. Recovering nicely after that Game 2 loss. So we'll see what happens here. This one popped across towards Hax Attacks. Dangerous ball going to the middle, and Ecstasy is there to finish it off. Nice play from Hax. Gets this one forward here. DrunkCookies tried to get this out, couldn't do it, and Ecstasy was there to finish it off. Regal cuts it to a bit closer of a ball game here, but LST still in the driver's seat. We got Johnny and Gibby cheering on Regal, but Nick and Bob cheering on LST. Definitely a good time to watch these teams going at it with all their fans cheering them on. And it seems like Regal's fans got them hyped up a little bit as they have rattled off 2 quick goals here. Ecstasy behind both of them. 2-0 rally to get us even at 3 apiece. Only a minute 39 left on the clock. The scoreboard is reset here, folks. Anybody's ball game at this point.
What a save indeed by Hax. Brava Gunnar to Hax. Gets a big push out. They needed that. Just under a minute 30 left to play. DrunkCookies with a touch. NotTodayKaren with a nice attempt, but he's met immediately and is pushed back towards center field. Brava Gunnar to Hax. Hax back to Brava Gunnar, but he misses it. DrunkCookies on target, maybe, and it's a miss. They needed that shot, T-Now. That would have been a huge goal to have going into the last minute of play in game number 3. Brava Gunnar out to the side. Brava Gunnar trying to show off his skills, get some dribbles, and make some good plays, but stop in his tracks. NotTodayKaren, though, comes in, ready to keep it in play. 40 boost, ends up backing off and lets his teammate take it downfield for him. And a good clear there. Tuggernauts heading downfield once again to NotTodayKaren. Kicked out to the side. Hax with an attempt. It's up. It's too high. It's now right in front, and NotTodayKaren with a good play. Ecstasy to Hax to Tuggernauts into the corner. Brava Gunnar to Ecstasy. Regal is keeping on some serious pressure on LST right now. And LST just not able to get any offense going. Ecstasy coming in, and he slips it in right next to NotTodayKaren to take the lead in the last 14 seconds. T-Now, I'm losing my breath with how hyped this game is getting.
It is an incredibly hyped game. I can't blame you. LST Yellow is up 3-1, and Regal has come storming back with a 3-goal rally to take the lead with 13 seconds on the clock. That double commit killing the LST Yellow defense, but they've got a chance. Brava Gunnar off the crossbar, and DrunkCookies scores it. What a game we are seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. LST Yellow from the grave puts one in. 6 seconds on the clock, and LST is back in business. What is going to happen in these final crazy 6 seconds here? Kick stalled out in midfield. DrunkCookies tries to get it around one, but Hack's Attack is there. NotTodayKaren kills it, and we are heading into overtime. A thrilling series once again here on the IGL channel. You know that's what you got to expect when you tune in here, as these teams are always giving it their all under the bright lights. Brava Gunnar trying to get it going here. Has Tuggernauts to beat, but a good defensive stand there. NotTodayKaren taps it down. Pass looking across the middle, not quite far enough for a shot. But this one will stay on the blue side of the field. Cookies comes flying in. Can't get a wheel on that one. Tuggernauts finally able to clear this one downfield, and then pops it over the second defender. LST Yellow a bit on the back foot here on the counterattack. Nearly rolls across to the middle, but it's a good clear away by DrunkCookies. Shot coming off the sidewall here. Brava Gunnar above the crossbar. Can DrunkCookies finish it off? No, just wide and to the right there, as this one is just a crazy first minute of OT. No goal yet.
Ball drops down to Ecstasy. He tries to clear it out. This is an intense overtime. Both these teams just going for it like nothing I've ever seen before. NotTodayKaren gets demoed. DrunkCookies with a miss. Brava Gunnar on target, but Hacks gets an easy clear. That was a slow-moving ball for that type of shot. NotTodayKaren to Hacks. Target, a little bit of miscommunication there. That could have been dangerous had LST taken advantage of the double commit. DrunkCookies popped up. Ecstasy with a miss. Tuggernauts over center field. Brava Gunnar to Ecstasy. Good push by Ecstasy to try to get the cross. LST, DrunkCookies now taking downfield, but he misses it. Picks up the full boost though on the way. That's going to help. 0 boost for Hacks. That's really going to hurt him in that position. He needs to back up, pick up some pennies or some side boost. Tuggernauts, they need to get it in the way, and they do. They are able to get in the way of that shot and clear it out. That was very dangerous. I think my heart stopped for a second there, Tino.
It's a hard-stopping kind of game here. 2 minutes, no goals conceded. DrunkCookies bounces one towards the net, but Hack's Attack pushes it downfield. NotTodayKaren forward. Not the best touch from Ecstasy, but Tuggernauts is there to clear it up. Brava Gunnar back towards the net. A little bit of a double commit here could open up the opportunity. Cookies trying to weave his way through the defense. Some smooth moves, but an insane save from Tuggernauts. He's coming back for the follow-up shot, but can't get it to drop. What a defensive stand from Regal. So close to being finished there by DrunkCookies with the dribbles in traffic. Up into the blue corner now. NotTodayKaren trying to elevate. Overshoots it a little bit. Hack's Attack's going to take over on this one to push it back the other way. Brava Gunnar downfield. NotTodayKaren gets the demo on Tuggernauts. Ecstasy popping this one back forward. Comes back to the respawned Tug, and then Ecstasy will look to get it going here. This one coming back to the middle. Hack's Attack couldn't get it cleared, but Tuggernauts is able to get it to the midfield line. We're ping-ponging it back and forth from midfield to the blue side. Bump on the goalie there for the taking, but Hack's Attacks with a nice recovery there. LST Yellow not able to put a shot on target. Dangerous touch from Tuggernauts. It's going right back to the net, and Brava Gunnar is there to score it. Unbelievable finish to this game. The defensive breakdown here for Regal, and Brava Gunnar knocks it in. 3.5 minutes to get the victory here. LST Yellow up 2-1 in this series.
LST Yellow, a hard-fought, well-earned victory in overtime, pushing the limits. DrunkCookies with a hat trick, and also picking up the MVP for this game. We're heading into game number 4. LST's got the advantage, folks. Can they hold on to it? We'll certainly find out as we head into game 4 here. So, anyone changing sides? Anyone changing sides from Regal to LST after that win?
Not me. They are one win away, though. LST Yellow definitely looking dangerous with the win out there. Let's see if they're able to seal the deal in 4. There were 16 shots, 11 of them saved by Regal. 11 saves. Quite the crazy defensive stand, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. And you got to remember with that game, it was 3-1 local sports team for probably about, I'm going to say 3 minutes of that game. Final 16 seconds, Regal puts one on target to go up 4-3. LST Yellow responds to get a goal at 6 seconds, and then we go into overtime. 3.5 minutes in, LST Yellow gets the goal. What a crazy game. That's a mentally taxing game to have to play there, especially coming out on the losing end of that. We'll see if Regal is able to mentally bounce back here and bring us to game number 5 in this very, very close series.
Brava Gunnar picking up a full boost. Going up for it. Nice hit, but neither of his teammates in position to help him out. LST DrunkCookies with a nice cross. Over to Tuggernauts. Ball's cleared out over the center field line to Brava Gunnar. I'm not sure if that was exactly what he wanted to do. That kind of set up an opportunity for the opposing team. But it looks like Hax wasn't able to make the play he wanted out of it. Tuggernauts, ball up to Hax. A miss there by Brava Gunnar. Brava Gunnar takes the hit, now he takes it downfield. On the run with it, hit by Hax. Back over center field, DrunkCookies mixes it. Ecstasy with a backwards hit, is that in? It's right off the wall, and isn't it? Might be another chance. He gets the temporary stop, but Hax finds room and pushes it in. 1-0, just over a minute into the game.
Nice play by Hax Attacks. Finishes his way onto the goal line here. Ecstasy doing some good work to put this one very, very close, and his teammate there to finish it off. So a 1-0 lead for Regal. They're starting off strong here once again. DrunkCookies trying to get it to the middle, but NotTodayKaren is there. Hax Attacks in the area. Good pop downfield coming out from the blue team. Regal trying to keep the pressure on, but the demo will help a little bit. Hax Attacks has left the match, so hopefully they will be able to get reconnected here shortly, where this could be an opportunity for LST Yellow to get one on target. Nearly put that one in. Just to, for those of you unfamiliar with the rule, if you disconnect in the middle of the game, play does continue here. So thankfully for Regal, they have the 1-goal cushion, but local sports team able to get it back here just as Hax Attack is joining the match. Tied at 1-1. That's how it goes here sometimes. Just got to keep playing with the disconnections. But that's, yeah, you always hate to see it, but that's how it goes sometimes. It's like the scoreboard reset, though. 1-1 ball game. We'll see how the rest of this game plays out. Off the wall here, Hax Attack in the area. DrunkCookies down the sideline. NotTodayKaren tries to push it up the field. Brava Gunnar taps it up. Gets a great second touch, but a good save by Ecstasy, keeping that one out of the net. Tuggernauts gets a very favorable pinch downfield that ends up just wide of the goalpost. Trying to keep the pressure on is Hax Attack. Ecstasy waiting for it, but gets bumped away. DrunkCookies, deflection away there. Cookies taking this the distance. Nobody home until Hax Attack makes a fantastic save, knocking that one out and away. Brava Gunnar trying to tap this one out, bumps it off the ceiling into the box, but NotTodayKaren is there to knock it out of the net. Ecstasy bringing this one down, looking for a pinch off the ground, does get it forward. DrunkCookies swinging through on this one, but Tuggernauts is there to knock it away. Ecstasy to Tuggernauts off the sidewall. Dangerous ball here as nobody's home for the blue defense, and NotTodayKaren will skip that one in for the shot. Nicely done here from the yellow team. 2-1 lead. As Woody says, bumps for days, the demo meta. That's how it's, that's the way to go, Got to get those bumps, got to get those demos, throw your opponent off guard a little bit, and open up some opportunities to score.
A minute 40 left, and they're coming in hot. That would have been a huge goal, especially with only a minute and a half left in the game. Ecstasy trying to set up his teammates. It's right there for the taking, but NotTodayKaren makes a great save. NotTodayKaren popping it up, continuing his run down the field. Can he make something happen here? And he might, and he does. Up by 2, LST Yellow making a statement right now. Check this out, NotTodayKaren. He doesn't even need his team, you know? He just does it all by himself.
His last 2 goals have been individual efforts there, popping one long off the defense and then sneaking that one in. Things looking a little bleak here for Regal as it's a 2-goal deficit, but we saw a crazy finish to the last one. Will they be able to recreate some of that magic here with a different result to force game number 5? Good ball downfield by Ecstasy. 60 seconds is called on the clock. Ecstasy going to try to swing back around on this one. Still tracking it. Regal, a little bit of panic mode here, needing to get some goals on the board. Ecstasy can't get this one off the wall. NotTodayKaren's there to tap it into the corner. NotTodayKaren pop forward. Tax there to knock it away. Good pinch, just wide of the post. Hits the inside corner of it as 30 seconds is called. Big hit here from LST Yellow to push this up onto the blue side there, keeping the pressure on. Regal needs to score quickly to leave some time on the clock to get that second goal. Tax can't get it. Trying to push something to the middle, nothing doing here. Ecstasy with a slight opportunity, but DrunkCookies closes that window quickly. 5 seconds left, not going to be enough time for the blue team. They will go down here as LST Yellow takes down the undefeated juggernaut in Regal. They get a bonus one here at the end just to pad the stats a little bit, but it's going to be local sports team who comes out on top in this best of 5 series 3-2. Congratulations to them.
Wow, LST Yellow, these guys, this franchise, doing great things, doing awesome things. Congrats to them. And Regal, unfortunately taking your first loss, but you're not down for the count yet. I mean, if you win in week 6, you'll be 5-1, looking pretty good for the playoffs. LST now 4-1. Looks like they might have to get a bye game, I think, in here. But both teams, congrats to you guys. Both teams, you're gonna want to watch. You're gonna follow. You're gonna want to follow as we head into playoff season. But for now, thanks so much for tuning in to this one. We have 2 more tonight, and the next one starts off in about 7 minutes.